Cape Fear Episode 9 completely changes the way viewers look at Max Cady. After several episodes filled with outrageous twists and psychological chaos, the penultimate chapter slows everything down and focuses on revealing the truth that has been hiding in plain sight. The biggest surprise is that Max Cady did not commit the crime that originally sent him to prison. That revelation does not suddenly make him a good man. Instead, it makes him something even more unsettling. He is both a victim of a terrible injustice and an incredibly dangerous psychopath whose obsession with revenge has consumed every part of his life. The episode carefully separates those two ideas, allowing both to exist at the same time. The opening scenes make it clear that Max remains completely in control despite never needing to pull the trigger himself. His greatest weapon has always been manipulation. Tom Bowden becomes the latest target of that manipulation. Now sitting in jail, Tom believes prison walls might finally keep Max away. Instead, Max visits him personally. The conversation is not about violence. It is about psychological pressure. Max calmly explains that someone will leave Tom a gift inside his cell. That gift turns out to be a noose made from bedsheets. The message could not be clearer. Max tells Tom that if he truly wants to protect his children, there is only one choice left: take his own life. It is one of the coldest moments in the entire series because Max never directly forces Tom to do anything. He simply creates a situation where suicide begins to feel like the only escape. At first, Tom refuses. He becomes angry and rejects everything Max says. Then reality crashes down on him. He learns that Zach has escaped from the psychiatric facility with help from someone on the outside. Moments earlier, Max had casually mentioned knowing exactly where Zach was being held. Suddenly, Tom realizes Max's reach extends everywhere. Even behind bars, he cannot protect his family. The episode never actually shows Tom attempting suicide. Instead, it leaves viewers wondering whether Max has finally broken him psychologically. Natalie faces a similar nightmare inside prison. She is locked up alongside Nevaeh, who is secretly working for Max. Nevaeh has been given very specific instructions. She must discover Anna's location and then kill Natalie. The episode also confirms something many viewers already suspected. Nevaeh has been carrying out Max's orders for quite some time. It was Max who instructed her to break into the Bowden home. It was Max who ordered her to lace the tea with acid. It was Max who manipulated the events involving Zach. However, one detail is different. Nevaeh's romantic relationship with Natalie was apparently her own decision rather than part of Max's original plan. Ironically, that emotional connection becomes her greatest weakness. Natalie notices Nevaeh secretly using a burner phone. Later, inside their cell, confrontation unexpectedly turns into intimacy. Their conversation afterward finally confirms that Max has been orchestrating nearly everything from the shadows. Natalie also manages to steal an important item hidden inside Nevaeh's Bible, most likely the burner phone she has been using to communicate with Max. Before Nevaeh can recover it, Noah arrives just in time to secure Natalie's release. It is one of the few moments in the episode where one of Max's carefully constructed plans actually begins falling apart. While Tom and Natalie struggle to survive, Anna follows the biggest mystery of the season. She travels to Cape Fear searching for Crystal Cady. This investigation ultimately uncovers the truth behind the entire story. Robert Cady offers very little help, forcing Anna to investigate on her own. During her search, she slips back into alcoholism. After drinking several whiskeys, she eventually wakes aboard Crystal's boat. At first, the situation appears dangerous. Crystal behaves unpredictably, making it difficult to know whether she wants to help Anna or eliminate her. Eventually, however, Crystal takes Anna to Amy Brancato's trailer. This location contains the missing pieces of the puzzle. Inside the trailer, Anna discovers old photographs that completely reshape everything viewers believed about Max's past. The photographs reveal a necklace shaped like a key. They show Crystal alongside Amy. Most importantly, they reveal a young child with a large scar running down his side. Using these clues, Anna finally reconstructs the real sequence of events. Years earlier, Max became involved with Crystal Delilah Cady. She was the mysterious woman Max previously referred to only as Lila. Their relationship became abusive. Crystal became pregnant. Eventually, Max abandoned her and began building a new life with Melissa. For Crystal, the betrayal proved unbearable. Consumed by jealousy and rage, she murdered Melissa. That means the crime Max was imprisoned for was never actually his. He spent years behind bars for a murder committed by someone else. This revelation is enormous because it explains why Max has always spoken with such certainty about being wronged. He was telling the truth. Yet the episode refuses to present him as innocent. Long before Melissa's murder, Max had already manipulated, abused, and emotionally destroyed the people around him. His imprisonment may have been unjust, but his violent personality existed long before he ever entered prison. Perhaps the biggest personal revelation involves Luke. For most of the season, Luke has remained an unsettling presence around the Cady family. Now viewers finally learn why. The photographs reveal that Crystal never truly gave up her child for adoption. Luke is actually Max and Crystal's son. This shocking discovery completely changes Luke's place within the story. He is no longer simply another member of the Cady family. He is Max's biological child. That revelation also explains Luke's strange loyalty and his unsettling behavior throughout the season. Anna barely has time to process the truth before Crystal attempts to trap her aboard the boat. Crystal offers Anna a flash drive containing recordings that allegedly prove Max manipulated Amy Brancato into taking her own life. Whether she genuinely intends to hand over the evidence remains unclear. Anna wisely senses something is wrong. Rather than following Crystal deeper into the boat, she locks Crystal inside one of the lower compartments. Unfortunately, the situation immediately becomes even more dangerous. Robert and Luke arrive and free Crystal. Together they capture Anna instead. Even while imprisoned, Anna refuses to give up. She locates the flash drive along with a chemical spray that allows her to escape. Before fleeing, she delivers one final bombshell. She publicly reveals that Luke is actually Max's son. The revelation throws everyone into confusion. For a brief moment, the family is too distracted to stop Anna escaping. However, Crystal manages to stab Anna through the hand before she gets away. The injury is painful, but more importantly, it demonstrates just how desperate Crystal has become to keep the truth buried. The final moments bring everything together. Crystal secretly alerts Max. He arrives just as chaos erupts around the boat. Anna has uncovered the truth. Luke's identity has been exposed. Crystal's lies are collapsing. And Max walks directly into the middle of the aftermath. The episode ends without showing what happens next, but the message is unmistakable. Every secret has finally been revealed. The mystery that has driven the season is over. Now only the consequences remain. The most fascinating aspect of episode 9 is how it transforms Max Cady without redeeming him. Learning that he was wrongly imprisoned naturally creates sympathy. Almost anyone would feel anger after losing years of freedom for a crime they did not commit. But the series refuses to let that sympathy erase everything else. Max is still a master manipulator. He still terrorizes innocent people. He still emotionally destroys anyone who gets in his way. His innocence regarding Melissa's murder explains his hatred. It does not excuse his actions. That balance makes Max a far more complicated villain than he first appeared. By the end of the episode, every major character stands at a crossroads. Tom is psychologically broken. Natalie has begun exposing Max's network. Anna possesses the truth about Melissa's murder and Luke's real identity. Crystal has become more dangerous than ever. And Max finally realizes that the lies protecting his past are beginning to unravel. With only one episode remaining, the stage is set for an explosive finale where every hidden truth is finally out in the open, every relationship has been shattered, and Max Cady's carefully controlled world is on the verge of collapsing around him.